Ayo! What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another match of Starcraft 2 with the newest caster on the block. 'Tis I, Musini SC. Welcome back, everyone. Now, if you've watched my previous and my very first video and match that I've casted, you know that these games are coming from IEM, which is super exciting. We've got a great tournament on our hands. But let's just hop into the game. In the red, in the top right, we've got the Terran player. We have Ryung. Already starting off with the standard SCV. Barracks probably going to pick up, yep, extractor right there. And in the blue bottom left, we have the Protoss player. He's got a bunch of them. It's Probe. Also looking as standard as ever. Pylon into gateway into the assimilator. Standard play coming out from both sides thus far. Super exciting stuff. We do have the scout coming around, and it looks like they are just going to tickle each other before they walk by. Very nice, very nice. Interestingly, Ryung does not wall off. Might have been just a bit late with that. All good, though. He's just going to have to make sure that he can scout that expansion. Meanwhile, let's check it out over here. Yep, Cybercore going down. We can definitely expect an expansion right after this. There we are. Now, what is Ryung's response to seeing this expansion here? Already getting the Reaper out. Of course, Reaper is meant to be for scouting purposes. I'm actually kind of surprised. Sometimes Terran players just don't scout at all. They'll just send the Reaper. Very brave play in my opinion. I would never. I would always want to send a scout in case they proxy me. Refuse to get proxy. Expansion going down for the Terran player. We are definitely heading into a bit of a longer game. No cheese going on yet. Look at this. The Probe is kind of just walking around, exploring, see if we can find anything. SCV going back. Reaper going around now. Let's see. We do have an Adept being rushed out now from our Protoss player Probe. Let's see what he decides to go with his tech. It should be coming out soon. He does have the minerals. Just waiting a little bit on the gas. Here's the Probe. We have, interesting, a Twilight Council on the way. So we are definitely looking at early gateway, early strong play from our Terran player. Meanwhile, from our Protoss player. Meanwhile, from the Terran, factory going down, bunker in the front just to make sure for safety. And peeking and prodding. Doesn't look like he lost anything there. Nope, nothing lost. And there it is. Gateway out at the front. And then Cyber's almost done. Starport on the way now for our Terran player. Looking to do some drop play. Might do a lot of work here. Well, I don't know. Blink Stalkers do an excellent job against any type of drop play, backdoor play, just because of their mobility. I've seen a couple games now where the Protoss players, they'll hide their Stalkers in the middle of their base, and then as soon as they see the medevac coming in like that, they blink right on top of it, one-shot it. It's amazing. Truly is. Now we're just getting into a very macro-heavy game. Looks like Probe a little bit itching to get that third base down. Adept poking and prodding. Looks like it's not going to get in. Did close that supply depot in time. Excellent reaction time from our Terran player, Ryung. But he is quite a bit of workers behind right now. 6 workers. That was 8 workers before. And snipes the Reaper right there. Wow. Definitely didn't... I definitely don't think he anticipated that many Stalkers. And that should worry Ryung a little bit. That's probably why he threw the bunker down. Probably why he has so many Marines coming out. He's I totally forgot. We have this drop coming in. Now I wonder what how Probe is going to respond to this. Is he going to have the reaction time? Or is it going to get like 10 kills? Let's find out. Here it comes. Looks like Probe has no idea yet so far. Oh my gosh. You hear the warpins. And is the reaction time there? Yes, the reaction time is in fact there. Now, what is Ryung gonna do about this? As you can see, He's they have stopped all mining. Oh my goodness. This is actually huge for him. It means that 3 workers actually went down in that engagement. Not too good for our Protoss player. Can he get the snipe off here in time? Oh! Oh! I think he was trying to get the probe to take that there, but stupid. I don't know how to better describe that. Somehow the probe, the Widow Mine was just like, no, I don't want a worker. I want a stalker. It looks like now we have the stalkers moving out in the middle of the map. Maybe try to do some damage here. He is getting +1 armor on his stalkers right now, and Zealot charge. Very interesting play from our Protoss player right now. Meanwhile, Terran player, he is... Oop, let me turn that off. Terran player does have a siege take in the front, preventing any type of early attack. Now the question is... Oh, there it is. Just threw down the third. I was going to say, he should probably throw down a third, since Probe already has it up and running. I am definitely going to put Probe ahead right now. I mean, worker count, he doesn't have that big of an army, but honestly, Ryung doesn't know that. He's playing so defensive right now. But 6 gateways on the way. If these actually... Oh my god. If these gateways come out, he can actually defend this 2-base timing if it is. And it... Nope. It looks like he's just gonna get a little bit of... get a little bit more land, you know. Can't really defend this base when you're all the way back here. Probe throwing down a lot more pylons now to check for those drops from the medevacs. Very good. Honestly, this is not done enough in competitive play. In competitive play and non-competitive play, honestly. This just saves your workers so much. Middle of the field, it looks like Probe is just going to be picking and prodding. Ryung is pushing out now, so he is... Wow, he actually has a huge army at home. Let's see, 13 Zealots, 1 Archon, going up against 2 Siege Tanks, 6 Marauders, and a bunch of Marines. This may be a little bit too much for our Protoss player, but let's see. Blinking black. Definitely saw them, the Widow Mines there. Is he gonna drop in? Oh my god, he's gonna snipe the... well, not that big of a deal. He already got the upgrades he wanted. But he does have one warp gate going down. If the cybernetics get sniped, that could be huge too. +2 armor going in, as well as they already have +1 armor or +1 weapons on our infantry units here. Looks like he's dropping in the base. What is he gonna do here? This is a very troubling position. Looks like Probe is just gonna go around and just attack his expo. This is a very awkward position for both players right now. It looks like he is gonna get a couple of workers in here, but this is just doing so much damage right now. He had to build it again, right? Where did he put it? He doesn't have it. Maybe he doesn't need it. You know what? My mistake. He doesn't even need it. Oh no! Probe. Overreact. Ran into the Widow Mines. This is a huge problem for Probe right now. I mean, he has no space to work with, and this is it. This has to work right here. This is an all-in, or just an all-in attack. It looks like his main base is going to be okay, and it looks like he's going to hold. An excellent. Oh no, yeah, it looks like Probe is going to hold here. Excellent defensive play. But he did lose a lot of buildings there. I don't know how confident he feels right now. He really doesn't have an army compared to this huge Terran. Oh my god, they're gonna do so much damage! The Widow Mines! Snipes an Archon, snipes all the Zealots. Look at this. 3 times the army supply. This is just not looking good for Probe right now. I mean, Zealots and 1 Archon is just not gonna defend against this many Widow Mines, this many Marauders. It's just... And there's another warp gate going down. Looks like he's gonna lose his robo. Oh! Oh no, they're just not enough. The high tempo are just, they're trying to run after something that they can't reach. And these, oh no, the Widow Mines are doing so much damage. And a GG comes out. Excellent, excellent 2-base timing from Ryung into a 3rd base. Able to just put Probe on the back heel the whole entire time. Excellent game. Alright, we're going to hop into the 2nd game. See you guys in a bit. And we are back. Welcome to Game 2, everybody. An impressive showing from Ryung, by the way, on Game 1. That was super. He just had an army that Probe could not deal with. And all those Widow Mines did so much damage. Anyways, in the top right corner, we have the Protoss player, Probe. Bottom left, we have our red Terran player, Rogue. I'm sorry, Rogue. Ryung. Rogue is, in fact, a Zerg player. Anyway, looks like standard stuff coming out so far. Pylon, gateway coming out right here. Indeed, very standard stuff. Should be seeing... Oh! This is super interesting. So, the reason why Ryung is doing this is so that Probe has an overreaction. See, when this Probe Scout's going to come in, he's going to think, oh my god, I'm getting Praxied. I need to hurry the F up. Simply put. But really, Proxy's just right here. Now, I'm interested to know if Probe is going to... Oh. There we go. I'm interested if Probe is going to actually scout for that proxy. Either in his own base over here, or if he goes down here and does check it out with his scouting probe. He does see double gas. That should give him even further cause for worry, even though there shouldn't be. Throws down the cybernetics right away. Definitely does not want to throw down the Nexus just yet. Panicking a little bit. Yep, he's looking. He's looking. He's hunting for it. He doesn't know where it's at. He's worried. Look at this. All over the map. Oh my god. And it turns out just right here. This is really going to delay Probe. I wonder how he's going to respond to being this far behind, almost. So he even had to bring out a Zealot. I personally think the Zealot is always optional in TVP, just because you can get that Stalker so fast. But because it was a proxy, he thought he might have needed it sooner, because then his probes would have been exposed. And all he would have had is nothing, waiting even 30 seconds more for the Stalker to come out. Looks like, yep, very standard stuff, just flying it back, building the factory, and I'm assuming he's going to go into a starport after. Meanwhile, our Protoss player throws down the expansion. Now, it's interesting to see what kind of tech he goes for here. If he decides to go for Twilight Council with early blink play, I think that was an excellent move. He just really did not... He just didn't have the army to support that, really. I think he should have... I actually don't know. He just didn't know what kind of army he was dealing with. And by the time he saw it, way too late, didn't have enough Zealots and not enough Archons as well. Looks like Probe is expecting this Reaper to come through. See? Already. Might lose it right here, actually. Nope. Gonna get away. Meanwhile, what is our Terran player doing now? Second Vrax, actually. So might be trying to be a little bit more aggressive, even has a Cyclone coming through. Meanwhile, our Protoss player throws down the Twilight and the Robo a little bit after. Now, what does he get from here? Is it going to be Blink? It is going to be Blink. Even puts the Chrono out on the Blink. He wants to get that out as fast as he can. Blink Stalkers, very good defensively. Pretty much able to stop any type of drop that our Terran player would want to do, whether it be Widow Mines, Marine Marauder. Stalkers are excellent at defending that. Blink Stalkers at that. Let's see, we got one, we got two. Just two gateways going down for our Protoss player right now. Definitely a smaller amount, especially off 3 bases. Usually you want to go for 3, just to make sure that you can hold off any type of aggression. Looks like there's no aggression coming out from our Terran player right now, though. So, although it looks like he's trying to hit a little bit of a timing with the... Yeah, he's got stim research. He's throwing down another tech lab, probably for Marauders. But Probe has seen this. What is his reaction? He does throw down the shield battery. Oh wow! I think, yeah, Ryung is trying to hit another timing here. He's going to be throwing down the engineering bay. Probably going to get +1 attack after that. Let's see. Yeah, oh my god, he's already getting the... Yep, +1 attack right there. He's getting the marine armor. Marine shield, sorry. As well as stim pack. This is gonna hit real hard if... And, oh, there's literally... Oh, just kidding. There's a couple of stalkers. This honestly doesn't feel like it would be able to handle this, though. Starport on the way. He just needs a couple of medevacs. And Observer on the way. So at least he'll be able to see when the attack is coming. It is always crucial for a Protoss player to know when they're being attacked. The units are just so expensive if you lose them early. Scouting around. Sees no third base yet. Pushing out with the stalkers. He knows he has to do a little bit of damage to these Marines while they're at his base. I actually really like this play from Probe a lot. Meanwhile, Ryung is just building up a huge army. Probe definitely knows what's coming, though. It's a question of whether he can defend it, really. CV on the way. Interesting move. And our Protoss player here saw the Cyclone, did not want to blink into that. Actually, there's a bunch of bio here just waiting to come in. They're daring these stalkers. Hey, why don't you blink in? This is great observer placement actually as well. Oh, is he gonna see? Did Ryung see that? I am not too sure. I want to say he definitely... Oh, he definitely knows it's coming. He's blinking back. Yeah, he's getting out of here. Yep. Big tell right there. And now he's pulling back. Probably putting pylon there just to make sure there's nothing going on. Interesting observer placement. I actually like this a lot. He's gonna confirm that there is a drop coming here. As you can see, here they come. Now Ryung is actually also pushing out with his main army. He's got a siege tank, a couple marauders, a couple marines moving out as well. There it is. Probe moving out. He saw the drop coming in. Now, are these stalkers and one zealot, are they going to be able to handle this? Ryung isn't ready just moving yet. He does want to make this a double prong attack. Probably siege up either in this position or this position. Oh, you know what? He could probably do the same thing again. Siege up right here. Do a bunch of damage on the high ground. Oh, 2 Colossi out already, though. That is actually huge for a Protoss player, considering it's a lot of Marine Marauders here. Couple siege tanks as well. I don't know. To me, it doesn't feel like Ryung has enough. Maybe he's just trying to do enough damage so that he can throw down his third, which is exactly what he's trying to do. Yep. Yep, just feigning an attack, but not really doing it is what he's doing. Man, these observers are so clutch. They're catching everything right now. It's impressive. Marine sacrificing his life for the greater good. He's not even going to try it anymore. He knows those stalkers are still around. And Ryung, again, he's going to see this. Yeah, he's going to see that he's leaving. Depleted. This is... You can't... Look at this. The amount of map info he has... No unit of Ryung can enter the other side without Probe knowing. That is impressive. Combination... Oh. I love this, by the way. Proxy gateway, just to warp in units. Beautiful. But yeah, like I was saying, he literally has a line of vision. And now he's going to kill this Marine. Make sure he doesn't have the vision as either. And then here's... Observer just has an idea of where Ryung is going right now. And Ryung can't do anything. It's so impressive. Like, he has vision. He has vision of everything he wants to do right now. Meanwhile, Probe definitely just seeing if he has a 4th here yet. Confirming there is no 4th. Meanwhile, he almost has his 4th up. Really big for the Protoss player right there. And it looks like he is going to be looking to take his 5th right here. I could be wrong. Could be trying to go here, but I feel like this is just way too far of a distance. Having to move your units around from left corner to right corner seems like a lot of moving around. Again, these zealots and observers are just seeing everything. They just know. They see this bio army moving around, and now Probe is going to try and intercept that, but sees it coming. Or does he see it coming? He can snipe one of the... Oh! Clicked on the wrong medevac. If he clicked the other one, he would have gotten it there. Not a big deal, though. Like I said, Ryung has 0 information. But he does have a couple ghosts. Those snipes are going to come in handy. Especially against those... Sorry, there's no High Templar. I thought he... Is he going to push out here? 3 siege tanks, they do a lot of damage. Oof. Oh, he brought that Colossus super low, but it is still alive and kicking. Now this is... What? Nah, he's not going to do it. I feel like trying to push this high ground over here, pushing either of these 2 ramps, is really bad. Just because he can fight, and then he can just clump. Just not a good position for Ryung there. I'm glad that he did pull out. Definitely taking this high ground instead. Perfect for him, because now the Protoss player has to push into that. And it looks like that's exactly what Probe wants to do, and Ryung actually backs off. Now what? No. Oh no. Ryung has no idea. He's pushing down the left side. He's not going to find much. Oh, they're going to go for a base trade, it looks like. Yep, Terran player is going for the 4th of our Protoss player. Probe only has a cannon to defend here. Meanwhile, Probe is attacking the 4th of Ryung. He has nothing at his base right now. Oh my god. Probe's immediate reaction is just take another 3rd. He has a bunch of DTs. Are they going to be able to do anything? They might be able to do something if he can use up enough scans. The only scan is right here. There's 2 scans. There are 2 scans. He does recall it. Does he have enough though? He snipes the tanks with the DTs come around. Amazing play from Probe. Oh wow, he's just cleaning up the whole field right now. He has all these Vikings, but there's no more Colossus. Probe is absolutely taking over this game. There were a lot more workers, by the way. Not anymore. He's gonna snipe the tank. Things are just not looking good. Those tanks are absolutely needed right now. Oh, doing a walk-in right there. Not a big deal. Yep, he's already up the ramp. It looks like he's not gonna breach right there, and he calls the GG. Yeah, honestly, it was not looking too good for him. His units are panicking a bit. He just lost 44 probes. Oh, wow. Yeah, no, it would have been very hard to come back from here. He did stop the attack here, but there's just way too much in his main now, in his expo, his first expo. Impressive 2nd game from Probe. I am super excited to check out this 3rd game, which we are going to hop into. See you guys in a bit. And here we are, game number 3. I am excited to see how this game, or this match, ends up. It is 1-1 right now. Ryung winning the 1st game, Probe winning the 2nd game. It's going to be super interesting to see who takes game 3. Ryung in game 2 actually took a very gateway-heavy approach after building up those Colossi, to which Ryung had no answer to. Gateway units are in fact really strong. Now he is sending this probe out early again. Gonna be interesting. Is he going to try and build another proxy? And it looks like he is. He's going on the other side of the map. Now Probe, he might not see this coming. He might just think it's another fake proxy, but we'll find out right here. Are they gonna run into each other? No, the Probe goes past the SCV. Now where is he going to build this? Interesting. Very interesting play. I've never actually seen this before. Yeah. I get it's to block the expo for sure, but I wonder how much this actually delays our Protoss player, if it's actually worth it. He's probably done the math, so he definitely knows more than I would for sure. But yeah, Probe definitely has to deal with that. Or chrono boosting out the Zealot actually to try and deal with that as fast as he can. And my assumption is that he's just going to start building up his minerals, and then as soon as he can, build that gateway or build that nexus. Meanwhile, Protoss player just trying to be as annoying as possible, just because he knows he is delayed on his expo, and Ryung is probably going to throw it down right now. Yep. And actually, yeah, we should look at that. It delays him quite a bit, in fact, in terms of expanding. I've never seen that before. That is amazing. Now, what's interesting is how Probe is going to respond. Because I'm assuming that Probe knows he's behind now. He saw the expo going down way earlier than his did. Is he going to try and move out and try to do damage back at him? Or is he just going to try and macro up, try to even things out in the mid-game? It does look like he is pushing out a little bit with the Zealot and Stalker. Second Zealot on the way. We have a factory as well as a couple of Marines coming out for Ryung as a defense. Looks like he is going to throw down that bunker. Very smart of him. He does know that the only way he can reliably come back from that delay of expansion is to just push out a little bit. And it looks like he does see them. What is he going to do? The bunker is up. Is he going to try and pick and prod? Nope. He's just going to chill back, relax. Let him pick out on the outside. Starport now on the way. We have a little bit of a 1-1-1 going on. Also building a what do you call these things? Hellion on the way. So might be trying to do some kind of Hellion drop. Probably, maybe add in some Widow Mines. We'll see. Meanwhile, for our Protoss player, we have the Robo Bay as well as second gateway again. Super interesting. I wonder if he actually gets a little bit more money to do other things then by not throwing down that third gateway. I always feel safer just throwing down the third gateway in case anything around this time, 4:30, 5 minutes. Usually people try to hit you within that timing, but our man Probe, confident, absolutely confident. Hellion coming in now, and it doesn't look like it's going to be able to get in or do anything. Yep, just for scouting purposes. What do we have from our Terran player coming now? Tech Lab coming out. Interesting. And we also have a couple of, cancels. I wonder what... Something must have happened to cause Ryung to cancel out the Widow Mine, because he wants to get that Tech Lab now. Got both Tech Labs out as fast as they could. Yeah, he's just going to be going straight tanks now. And Raven. No medevacs yet. Oh, I'm an idiot. He did build 2 Widow Mines. So he wanted to get at few Widow Mines before he built that siege tank just so he could do a drop play. But it looks like Ryung is going to read this right away. Probe is going to read this right away. Hey, does he see it? Oh, he might not have actually seen it because he was too busy trying to get the Hellion. Oh, that's a bunch of probes dead. That is a bunch of probes dead. 6 probes go down in the expo. Okay, Probe does react to this one. But it looks like he's going to commit here on the offensive. But there's already a siege tank out. There's not much he'll be able to do here. And does he pick up? He did pick up the Widow Mine there. So both bases are safe to mine from again. Just a little bit of mining time lost. This is a lot of Marines. And not a lot of medevacs yet. Look at this. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh my... Probe, I am going to steal this from you, my man. He has a line of vision to prevent those drops from ever happening. And as soon as the drop happened, this is how he set it up. It's amazing. Looks like Just picking and prodding, I don't think he's going to do damage here. I want to know if he's going to try and do something with this Widow Mine. Looks like no. Sending out the Raven. I wondered, I don't know if the Protoss player saw the Raven actually. Third command center going up. A little bit behind now. And so this is the thing now. See, we're in the mid game now. And how much did that delay really help Ryung? He wasn't trying to be aggressive. He wasn't trying to take map control or anything. He just did it because. And now it looks it looks like it didn't do much for him, really. That's pretty much it. Tried to do damage, got nothing out of it. But Raven, also in the bottom right. What's he gonna be doing here? Does throw down the auto turret in the third expo. Snipes 3 probes there. Gets only gets 3. Probe easily able to handle that and move on with business. The 8-way in the bottom right now, definitely to pressure third expo here while he tries to keep the Terran player in this area. Double drop coming in now, but Probe absolutely sees this coming. Oh, he does see it coming. Yep, he does move his army. Problem is, this Raven's still here. Yeah, he's pulling everything right now. This is just... Oh, wow. He only spotted 1. He sees the Terran player moving out now, though. What is his response? Definitely leave the Stalkers in the base. And you might think he took this as a third, but nope. Yeah, he saw the observer. He got out of there. But it looks like he's just gonna assault the front of our Protoss player instead. And, there's just a bunch of gateway units. There's no Colossus like last time. What is Ryung gonna do here? That's a dead unit. Oh no, and he can't do anything now with that. He's just gonna be pushed back slowly here. And what a... He used the shield overcharge. But it didn't reach. Didn't reach his units. Oh no! That's a bunch of dead zealots right there. Oh, that hurts my soul. Oh, and he's reinforcing really heavily now. What can our Protoss player do? He's gonna snipe the Archon. Things are not looking good for him right now. Siege tanks are left alone, but he's gonna lose this third if he leaves. Oh! The Widow Mines actually did a lot of damage to himself there. But this is just way too many Marauders going in. They're just coming in hard and fast right now. Nothing. See, yeah. So, in my opinion, I think he had a little bit of time to snipe these siege tanks here. Would have given a lot more time to handle these Widow Mines. But yeah, there's honestly just very little he could have done here. There's just way too much bio army. I'm also surprised he didn't throw down any type of splash damage units. Like, he did have a Templar Archives, but he didn't have any High Templar. He just warped them right away into Archons. I definitely would have preferred seeing some kind of... maybe some kind of robotics and then Colossus. But I'm not a pro, he is. Thank you guys for coming here and watching another show match from the IEM Katowice. This is from the round of 36. We're going to be going through all of the games on this channel. My name is Musini SC, and I hope you guys have a good one. Peace.